Hi everyone, welcome to a new video where data scientists find free datasets beyond Kaggle. So this video is dedicated to offer more choices, datasets, platforms, websites, and these websites have authentic, updated, available datasets. For the YT or YouTube algorithms, ensure you like and subscribe to my channel. Let's get started. I have divided these websites into 6 tiers. The first one is called Standard Datasets for researching and benchmarking. Let's start with the first one, UCI Machine Learning Repository. This website offers classical datasets heavily referenced in numerous academic papers and very good for beginning level. When it comes to the availability and documentations, all these websites have great documentations and the datasets mostly are medium-sized. Have been machine learning benchmarks. Another classical machine learning dataset for classification and regression problems, an excellent source for implementing the traditional machine learning methods. And followed with Tidy Tuesday GitHub. This one is great for data cleaning visualizations, especially if you want to make visualizations using Tableau or Power BI. And we have also R datasets. R represent the programming language R that you use RStudio to work with our projects, and it has highly quality datasets, and personally I used it a lot when I was doing projects in R, and documentations of the datasets in this website is fantastic. Then we have TensorFlow datasets. So this one is dedicated for deep learning projects. It's expected to have large-sized datasets. You can do PyTorch, Keras, and TensorFlow projects. Then we have papers with code datasets. When I checked this one, I found that it has more than 509K of datasets, and these datasets varied between massive, large, and medium-sized datasets. Moving on to Tier 2, these websites focused on larger scale and industrial grade data. So Kaggle, say no more, we always go to it, and it has fascinating competitions. It's a monthly just to practice different machine learning algorithms. Feel free to check this out. Follow it with Google Cloud Public Datasets. It focuses on large scale analytics, and the data here is raw. That means it requires a lot of data processing and data cleaning. Then we have Microsoft Azure Open Datasets, and this one is connected to Azure services. If you have access to Azure services and software, check this one. And then we have Amazon Open Data Registry. So this one is massive scale datasets hosted on AWS, and it's a paid service if you don't know. Still worth mentioning it because sometimes universities offer students to have access on AWS service or Azure services, so feel free to check this two out. Then we have academic torrents. This one I found it pretty interesting because some papers, academic papers, related to this platform. So, and if I haven't explored this one yet, but it's worth to mention. And again, these websites cover large scale datasets. You find around 60% of them are large sized, and 30% medium and 10% small sized datasets. to tier 3, the governmental and societal data. So here we found these websites are related to government or organizations such as data.government. This one is a US website, and we have EU Open Data Portal, Pakistan Bureau of Statistics, UN Data, HUD User Datasets. So I find that professors reference these websites a lot because it covers datasets such as climate changes, population rates, cigarette consumptions, transportations, delays, this type of analysis, So if your heart in there, check this out. And most of these websites offer medium-sized datasets. Then we have aggregators and search engines. So these websites help you to find datasets in other sources, in other locations, okay? Such as Google dataset search. You can type down like sport or football, sport dataset related to London, for an example. And that will like transfer you to a bunch of websites so you can find this dataset, okay? Then we have KD Nuggets dataset. I want also to highlight that this website has a lot of amazing blogs related to AI and deep learning, machine learning, optimizations, etc. So, like, if you want to keep up to date, check this website. And we have also awesome public datasets on GitHub. It's a big known GitHub source. It's also worth to mention, and I want to emphasize that all these websites, I will add all of the links down below this video, so feel free to check them out as well. And we also have datasetlist.com and Sebastian Risek blog. I hope I pronounced this point right. And yeah, I checked this one, and it also has interesting datasets sources. And it's worth to mention that these search engines or these websites offer like between medium and small sized datasets, okay? Again, availability and documentations are clear and valuable for these sources. Then we have tier 5. Tier 5 covers community-driven and niche collections. So we find great websites such as Zendy that contains dataset competitions and real-world datasets, and I like the courses, the free courses section on this website, so feel free to check this out. And we have Reddit, especially the dataset group. It's a major community, and you can find a mixture of datasets, analysis, and free sources. Then we have Yahoo Finance. So this one focused on stocking and financial figures. It's more like financial sector. And we have also IMDb dataset. This one has many and messy datasets. It's great for heavily data processing and data cleaning. Also, if you want to implement projects using natural language processing, or maybe create a system like personalized recommendation system, this website is for you. Moving on to this great website, we have also 𝐼𝐧𝐝. It's the same thing to do NLP tasks. Then we have The Economist. I love this website. It has a lot of fascinating analysis and visualizations. Also, it covers from time to time interesting story about tech and companies in tech. So yeah, I like this website or this source, The Economist. Then we have Gabminder. This one is great because I find interesting datasets related to sports, crime analysis or crime rates across cities. So yeah, it's really great source as well. And finally, we have two websites, Our World in Data and World Bank Open Data, IMF data. I haven't checked this one, these two, or I haven't used them yet, but it's worth to mention here. And finally, tier 6, the final tier, practice and tutorial datasets. I include this part here because sometimes when we learn new algorithm in machine learning, such as random forest or XGBoost, and you want to implement it on just a focused, solid dataset that doesn't confuse you while analysis. So yeah, Data Hub and Teddy Tuesday GitHub can help you with that, because the focus here is on small size datasets and just requires light data cleaning. So you don't really need to do massive work, and instead focus on implementing the new technique. Okay, and we have SQL Zoo. So this one is related to small structured datasets and great for practicing SQL queries with the light visualizations using Tableau, Power BI, etc. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you find my content useful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for engagement. Thank you, and I see you in the next video. Bye!